Hello, we're back at it. Cesar Naget. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a little while since I streamed. I've been on and off for the past couple of weeks just to keep up with the game, make sure nothing is overflowing and that the server's still running. But yeah, it's been a little while. Just been busy at work, busy with life. Done a little bit here and there. I don't know why. Like I love this Oratech. What is it called? Where's the thing? There you go. Cybernetic Augmentation Center. It's cool, but why is it the wrong size? Why does my head pop through the top? So yeah, as you can see, I have been a little busy just setting up things here and there. Try to recap those real quickly. The first is that I have set up the augmentation center because I wanted to see what that was all about. I've researched everything and installed just the ones that I wanted, like um, increased health, increased protection, strength, um, invisibility. I think that's about it, really. Oh, and reach. That's the thing that I had up initially. Not this one. There we go. My block reach is now 23.32 blocks, which is absurd. I can interact with this display stand from that far away. It's ludicrous. Um, and I also have true invisibility. Oof, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Completely invisible. Pretty nice. Only visible when I'm holding something. There we go. So yeah, I also increased my with the augmentation. Whoops, wrong key. I increased my think it's called max health to 1,183. So I think I've seen this heart bar repeat itself 3 or 4 times. It goes back to red and then it keeps climbing up. So that's pretty fun. Oh, I forgot that my shield gives me block reach as well. So let's see. Interaction range 22. Oh, that's entity interaction range. Entity interaction range 15. Yeah, 15. Absolutely wild. My mouse keeps acting up on me, so I might have to switch over to my trackball. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, what else have I done? We have installed or set up a bunch of create automation. First thing was setting up the fluid tank and the blaze burner to be automatically fed by the mechanical arm. It took a lot of fiddling, but what I landed on was having 9 blaze burners and a tank and a modular router, which picks up lava from the tank and then distributes it to this depot over here. Oops, there we go. The arm then picks up the lava bucket, distributes it to each of the blaze burners, puts the empty bucket down, and then just waits, I guess. It took some fiddling about to figure out the not the order, but like the number of buckets, and 3 seems to be the magic number, so that each buffer always has a bucket in the slot. That way, this doesn't continuously run. When I had just 2 in there, it would take the empty bucket, or I'm sorry, take the full bucket, put it in the empty bucket. It would cycle through the router and then come back. So it was just constantly looping until it was time to feed the blaze burners again. Um, so I popped another empty bucket in there, and that seems to have fixed it. Yeah, so I have this is for some of those in-game recipes, and I haven't set any of them up yet, but I'm hoping that this will work correctly, just like it can feed recipes that require multiple parts into a barrel or multiple items into a barrel. I'm hoping that it will feed things into the backpack, which I have added a tank upgrade because some of the recipes do require liquids at the as at an item or at the very end along this assembly line. What else? What else did I do? I did set up some automation for the plates and for the casings from Create, and as well as for the polished rose quartz, which is part of some of these recipes. And I've got that set up with just a deployer. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, a deployer that just pulls sandpaper from the system using a auto crafting card. Uh, I was going to use the sand blasting recipe to make sandpaper. Whoops. Is it really sand space paper? It is. Use sandpaper polishing. There we go. Um, until I realized that there was a sand blasting using this fan sanding catalyst. Bulk sanding for compatible mods. Maybe that goes to the rose polish, rose quartz. Yeah, there we go. Bulk sanding. Um, yeah, I was gonna set this up, but this recipe was using the wrong brass, but I have updated to the latest pack release, and that has been corrected. But I kind of already set that up, and I don't feel like changing it, so it can just stay as is. Let's see. I went a little bit into mechanism to start making lithium so that I can make the lithium B. He's up and running. We'll go look at him in a sec. I've got HTPE processing. I forget about the ethylene problem where it produces a little too much, so I've just thrown a chemical tank under there, thrown a tank up here on my condensator so that once I start to get a backup of those, it'll buffer through. And I'm feeding it with mushroom. And as you can see, that has been running for a while. And so, yeah. How much is that using? Shouldn't be using that much. Huh. Anyway, so I've got all that running. And I also went a little bit into, what is this called? Immersive engineering. I can't remember why. Oh, the cloches. That's why. Because I also started making more of my talismans, but to make some of those, I needed more glowberries and I needed more wither roses. And so I have created more more of each of those um, using the garden cloches because that seemed to be the easiest way to get into them. Let me pop just one upgrade in here so I can get a few more of these. Why is that only 938? That doesn't make any sense to me. It's pulling to the left, pulling to the right. Huh. Oh, that's why, because the buffer filled up. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, this it doesn't seem to push things automatically or pull. despite having these puller upgrades in here. Hey, it's Safa. Hey, how are you? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Um, so yeah, so I set up these modular routers to pull items, pull, oh no, to pull bone meal from the controller access point over here to put them into my garden cloches. And yeah, yeah, it's been about it really. Uni's kicking your butt. Yeah, studying, writing, all that stuff. Not too bad. I've been busy with work. You know, it is kicking my butt. So there's a lot of butts being kicked. It seems like. um, so yeah, that's why I haven't been on for a little while. But today felt like a good day. Go ahead and log back in. Um, Let me see. Where is my pocket? There we go. Let's put dirt. I need to actually let me do this while I'm thinking about it. This talisman, one of these makes it where when you right click, yeah, convert dirt to grass using an empty hand. And I keep accidentally doing that, and I don't want grass to spread around here because then I'll start getting passive mobs spawning. So let me just real quick controls, keybinds, category, Fargo. Yeah? No? Tals. Talismans. What am I doing wrong here? Toggle. Um, Name. Tals. Maybe it's in the quest log. Or quest book, rather. Let's see. Fargo's talismans. Toggling. There we go. Haha. Oh, there's not a button. Fargo's talisman, talisman GUI. Okay. Talismans. Talisman GUI. Hey, there we go. Turn off the Earth Talisman. There we go. I'm right clicking. Okay, cool. There we go. So let's see. What else have I done while I was offline? Set up the lithium bee. He does not like buckets of lithium in the feeding slab. And so I switched over to just putting him over here. And he seems to be pretty happy. He's making lithium cone blocks, which are only processed through the chemical oxidizer. And so I'm just having all that converted immediately into lithium dust. So yeah, plenty of that. What else? I did set up a... Get rid of him. I did set up a bonsai pot for occultism, and the rest of these malum logs as well. Occultism I did get into a little bit. So yeah, let me go over there because I think that's really the rest of what I've done. Hold on just a sec. Let me let my cat out. back at it. So, yeah, here's my occultism setup. Thought it would be kind of cool to have it on the same glass that I'm using in the floor below and to set it all up in the area above me since that space is kind of not being used a lot. So yeah, I'll get rid of the cobblestone eventually, but I went through and I believe I've gotten all of these set up. I love the recent updates to occultism. Not only has it reskinned or created new, I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. Spotify. There we go. Yeah, so they've retextured a lot of occultism, which I really enjoy. All these glyphs look a lot cooler, and the bowls definitely look different. I love how they look, and I love how when you look at the block of the bowl and the little what is this called? Tooltip pops up and it tells you which pentacles this one is because I can never remember. Like I know this one is the diamond shaped one. This one's the circular. That one's the square. And there's a fourth one that I'll do today on stream. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. What else have I done? I think that's really been about it. The occultism stuff. Made a lot of the talismans. I ran out of that abominable energy stuff, so I need to get some more of that. And so in that vein, oh, and then I wanted to really start progressing towards the end game stuff. And the first thing that I have to do is peer into the abyss, which I think is going to the, what is it, the Well of Suffering, or what's it called? The Weeping Well. So I need to go find the structure. And so we'll do a little bit of exploration, see what's going on. Go back to the house because I actually made a list here. Finish up occultism, go to the well, dip my toes into enchanted, and then maybe do some of these gate pearls because I've looked through that and they look kind of interesting, the things that they drop, as well as this one, which appears to drop a gateway that doesn't ever stop. Seems to be the thing that it does. And I think that there's a quest related to that as well. Somewhere in here. Not the shop. Not this one. Maybe it's under exploration. No, the wild hunt. There it is. Yeah, one of these is related to, yeah, 10 gateways to eternity. I want to say that there was an achievement for getting through 100 waves or something like that. We'll go back and look. Oh, the quantum sword. I feel like we're not that far away from this. I mean, I know that modern industrialization carries its own baggage, and I keep avoiding getting into it, even though it's on my list here. I need to get through the magical stuff first. So, with that in mind, let's see if we can find this well. The Weeping Well. Not that far away. Excellent. Let's put this away. Let's take my bags out. Oops. That is the one annoying thing about having this reach distance is that I can accidentally interact with things that are really far away. Even though it seems like it doesn't want you interacting with chests that are too far away. Anyway, let's turn on our cup upgrade. I've got all of my questing items. Can I use this? Yes, I can. All right, let's head that way. And I've got another waystone. Excellent. And away we go. Just so happy that September is almost over. It's a really busy time of year. Not a lot of holidays. And it's also like September's it's the month that, at least where I live, it's the end of summer, right? But it does not. Summer never ends here. September seems to be like the hottest month. The Weeping Well. Okay. This is very cool and very ominous looking. Oh, I thought that was like a neighbor's base. It's like pulsing. Let me stop the music. Oh, that's so ominous. That's really cool. It's like a heartbeat. Oh, I love that. Weeping Well columns. The Weeping Well. So that's the structure, or that's the item itself. See, I thought it was just going to be a single block, but it is. It's a full-on structure. Walking on it sounds like Enderman. It looks a little bit like the reinforced deep slate texture. That's the void heart beats, Mal. The unknown weeps. These are really cool sounds. Wow. Okay, so what is the purpose of this well? Malum, go to the well. This structure out in the void leaks whispers and heartbeats and weeping and tugs on certain items with its dark pull. It wants something. Try offering it your arcane knowledge or raw resources. See what you might get in return. What is spat back out resembles the original, but is altered in some way that cannot be undone. Perhaps what this place wants is simply to change things as we often do. That said, while any item that does not show signs of a dark pull is simply rejected, living offerings do not give anything back at all after they fall silent. Surely they were just weak. Ooh, it's creepy. Malignant pewter is a material made of magic that is inherently counter to the world of magic and creation. Weapons and armor made from this stuff seem to seek to undo, to end, if not outright destroy. The greatest tales all told end with silence. Okay, cool. Malignant pewter. Malignant weapons. The wells returns. Okay. A darker set of items for a darker sort of craft. Null slate. Void salts. Mnemonic fragment. And malignant lead. Malignant lead? Malum? I don't think these things like show up in the... So what if I just throw some of that in there? I guess I should turn off the pickup upgrade here. I'm on a fragment. Okay, so refined brilliance. Or I'm sorry, raw brilliance. Okay. What happens? Where do I even get this stuff? Electric quarry. Gold fragments. Where do I get this? Recipe. Must be found. Small deposits. Okay, so I need to mine some more of that. But just for funsies, let's throw some in. I don't know why I can't pick up the ore. Oop, I can't pick up anything. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Let's just do like, well, no, this is the stuff that... Ah, okay. Let's see if these drop anything. Okay, that's where I get my lead from. Void salts and null slate. Hex ash. This feels like it would be that. Yep. Okay. So that makes that. That makes that. And what was the last one? Null slate. Is that just refined soulstone? It is. Excellent. Okay. So I've got all of those items. I can wear a top hat now. Very cool. Charm slot? Charm. Excellent. Okay. Let me turn that off. Okay. So got that. Got that. So I've got my items now. Spirit of Sacrifice. Umbral spirits can be acquired from sacrificing souls of the living. This may be done by throwing yourself into the Weeping Well. It can also be dropped rarely by slaying villagers with the Veil's Edge. Okay, I'm not going to drop myself in there, so I should probably make a Veil's Edge. That requires a lot of items. How do I get living flesh? Oh, okay. Blighted gunk, got that. Are these all of the spirits? Good grief. Okay. Conscious weapons. Damage is split between several cuts. Each cut applies hatred. Okay. Sundering Anchor. Continues to attack after you swing. Not yet finished with your foe. Using the blade, unleashes it, sending it out to gleefully attack anything it can in a large area repeatedly before returning, striking deep into their souls. Okay, okay. That's just slightly horrifying. That's fine. Encyclopedia Unveiled. You have opened. It is recommended to craft yourself the Encyclopedia Unveiled to unlock all available content from Malum and Gaze. Okay. It feels like I have to take the Malum book. Where's the book? And throw it in. Oops. Encyclopedia Esoterica. Okay. Magecraft of Madness. Chronicles of the Void. Okay. Doesn't worry me at all. Weeping Well. I have discovered a structure. Location. I'm not a historian, so I will not investigate the cultural implications. Searching for Canaan, tried to contain it, feared it, used it. Is a civilization related to the other structures buried within the earth? I do not know, but I hope to find out. Cool. Okay. Putrefacted gold. That's cool. Okay, so it looks like I need to go even further. Pass through the well of brains because of the substance I called Mnemosyne. These demonic fragments appear to be brilliance, physical property, but with the contained power more condensed, more nuanced. Entire memory, context, and all. Okay. Attempt to read the entry, but the text seems to slide off your eyes. Cool. Escaping from your mind every time you try to grasp it. What little fragments stick with you form an impression of something besides these materials being cast into the well. I feel like that means I need to cast myself into the well. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Put my stuff down first. Actually, I can just put this. Well, no, I need to put the configurator in the backpack. There we go. The Weeping Well. Save. Go home. Yeah, I feel like I can fit all of my stuff in here. Actually, let's just make a chest. No, a barrel. We'll just hold all my things. all my stuff. Put a shear right there. So I can just dump it all in here. Whoop. Those. I just don't like the possibility of accidentally deleting all my stuff. What is that sound? What am I hearing? Aggressive bee loop. Am I hearing that because of this? That's very strange to be hearing that. Okay. Oh, I can't. I can't fly. Okay. I can stand on this, and there we go. Okay. Let's go to the well. My cybernetic stuff doesn't go away, right? I hope not. Whoop. Rejected. Oh, that's rude. Okay, fine. House. This goes in charm. Oh yeah, something I put on caused that. That was weird. Okay, then the rest of this is... back, and this can go... No, this goes... there? What is that? Curio. That goes on back. There we go. Alright, then everything else... Cool. Let's put you in the order that I like. That actually goes in here. So I need some more of this gold. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's offhand. That's fine there. Time. That can trade. Oh, okay. That's what I've done. Don't I have a villager? I do. I do. Can't take them out. Ooh. Are they? No? Okay. Let's go here. Oh! So, for a while. Ooh, that's fast. Why am I so fast? Oh, because I'm healing. For the longest time, I was trying to figure out why are my buckets not working? I would put a bucket into the system, and I could not take them out. Figured it out. It's because I had this set up as an external storage. The buckets were going in here, and I couldn't grab them out because this was set to extract only. And so yeah, that's where my buckets were going. Mystery solved. But now why can't I get out my villagers? Let's see if I can export them. Villager. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Export villagers. There's my guys. Hello. Okay. I need a... Do I not have a breeder? Trader, autumn trader, inventory viewer. Okay. So, ooh, let's go to our well. And, yeah, sorry. Okay. Well, he's still down there. I don't know what that means. Um. Okay. Can I go pick him up? I'm afraid. Where are you, villager? Let's see him or hear him. Oh, maybe it was this guy I was hearing. Alright, let me throw him in there too. Good luck. No. Hmm. Okay. Black spirit crystal emerged from the well alongside me, which I collected. It says herald a ninth arcana. If so, what impulse does it represent? This will need more study. So is it just rare? Pickup upgrade is disabled. I just don't seem to be getting it, whatever it is. Okay, let's go back to reading. Oh, it was slaying villagers with that weapon, not by putting the villagers in there. Whoops. Okay, but I still haven't gotten any even from throwing myself in. Right? It's not being picked up by anything. Right? Yeah? No? No? Huh. I don't know. It's a mystery to me. Anyway, can I go further into Alum now? Fuse consciousness. Okay. Complete design. Anomalous design. Block of iron into the weeping well. Okay. I can do that. Okay. Spirits. And spirit infusion. Let's go home. Let's start the music back. And let's take a look. Can I automate this? How? Let me think. Eight different spirits. So I put that there. And the spirits get right-clicked onto it. So let me see. Make another crafter. Where's my netherite crafter? There it is. Okay. Put that there. And I need a network transmitter, network receiver, and a network card. And I can never remember which ones go where. Transmitter. Okay. Oops. Network receiver. Right click. Cube. Receiver. Oops. Okay. So let's go to our pattern grid. Use this. And just out of curiosity, I want to know if that will work. And it would need to like pick things up. Complete design. Let's see. Oh, hey. It does. It just pops them all right there. That's fantastic. Okay. This in there. So it does drop it, and I just need to like an interface. Slap that on here and like an item collector. Just dire things, item collector. Cool. Render area, bring it down to that, and maybe a little bit bigger. Cool. That means I can do a lot of these malum things. Malum use, spirit infusions. Ooh. All right, complete design. Drop that into the well. That gives me fused consciousness. Awesome. I don't need that. I don't need that. That's a good recipe. No, no. Yeah. Veil's Edge. Which means I need to know how to make living flesh. Recipe. Spirit infusion. Okay, what else do I need? Hex ash, sure. Already got that. Don't need any more of those. No. Ring. Prize a mage's soul integrity. It feels like an in-game item, but I don't know what exactly it's supposed to do. Echoing Arcana. Spirit Collection generates arcane resonance. Spirit Collection reduces spell cooldown. That's cool. Okay. Instability. That's cool. Intricate assembly. Splash of gluttony. Alright, I'm getting lost in here. There's too many things. I just need the basics. That sounds cool. That might be a later thing. Because I need more of that plating stuff. Alright. Spool. Sure. I don't remember what number that was. I feel like I'm there. Okay. Spool. Okay. Brooch. Brooches, belt items, augments, stellar mechanism, umbral spirit. Okay, so I still need that. I need to go pick up some more villagers somewhere. Is this used for things? Yes. Okay, this is 75. Oops. Use Spirit Infusion 75. Ether, yes. Let's fast scroll the other direction now. Alright, there's my ether. Living flesh I already did. I feel like that's a yes. Okay. So many things. Imitation heart. Alchemical calx. Warp flux. What is that? Refined soulstone. Oh, soulstone I haven't thrown in. Have I? Yes, I have. Sure, this feels... Alright, refined soulstone. Imitation heart. It's the one I just did. Complete design, I did that already. The discs. Splintered sword. What's left when the world splinters? That seems pretty cool. Auric embers. Hallowed gold, I don't think it's one. Oh, there it is. There's the recipe. 112. Okay. 12. Alchemical calx. Oh, I need more patterns. Okay. Recipe. I don't remember which one. There it is. Okay. Glass, weapons, twisted rock. Recipe. This is the exciting part of the game, I'm sure. Did I already do imitation flesh? 123. Imitation heart. Okay, and living flesh. Okay, imitation flesh was what, 123? Malignant pewter ingot. Yep. Spirit infusion. Let me just go back here now. Tainted rock. Because I did twisted rock. Okay. Concentrated gluttony. Is this really even used for anything? Splash of gluttony. No, doesn't look like it. Rock, gut, gluttony, glass, glass. The drill that will pierce the heavens. Okay. It's very epic, each cut. Okay. Malignant pewter I did. And I feel like this one, yeah. Okay, so I've got that. What's warp flux? Warp flux block. Okay, I have to figure out, that's probably a well recipe. Auric embers is blaze. Use? Really? Does it give me all the... Look at that. Look at that. Black wool gives me a top hat. Block of iron. Hex ash. Block of silver gives me Isnium? Really? That's interesting. Auric embers. Mnemonic fragments. Mulliganate lead. Complete design. Soulstone. And we're back. Yeah, so how do I make warp flux? What about rotting essence? Okay. They don't seem to have a use. For me, at least. Imitation flesh. No uses for imitation flesh. Is this necessary? Imitation heart, not used. Suspicious device. Not used. Okay. Auric embers. Oh, repair. Crafting. Okay, it's used to make the fancy. I'll just throw some of that. I'll throw some blaze into the weeping well. Throw this in here too. Fused consciousness. There it is. That's horrifying. What else was I gonna? Oh yeah, blaze powder. Auric embers. Okay. Oh. Get up. Get off of there. There we go. Oh. Alright, let's go back to the house. Yeah, just throw all of these in here. And what do I do with this? This makes some cool things, but it's easy to make. So I need to dive into cognition next. Oh, I can just make that now. Is it really that easy? Let me just Okay, pattern grid. How am I using this? This. Okay. Cognitive amalgam. Cognitive flux. Let's turn the, oh, shoot. Ah. I did it again. What's the button that you click to change? Left click, right click. Is it shift click? It's control click. What have I done wrong? How do I change the number? Is it middle click? That clicks the whole thing. And broke the recipe. Okay. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Quartz. No, I can't do that. Shift click? No. Have I lost my mind? Shift. Alt. Control. No. What am I doing wrong? Alright, whatever. This feels like maybe a refined storage issue. Alright, use that. Use for that is to make these. So let's put these in here. Let's remember that we have an auto crafter manager. And I can just put that right there. I can make all of these things. What is this? What is that? These are all just weird crafts. Let's use that to make that. What is this other recipe? Oh, it's something you can find. Okay. All right, so I can craft all of those. Accelerator is just that. And smithing table is just that. Surprised I don't have a smithing table pattern. Okay, let's make blast ingredients with a beam of concentrated XP. Converting them into more advanced materials requires binding to an obelisk. Oh, okay. Cognition. Do I have an obelisk? Experience obelisk. Okay. It has. It's doing that thing. Is there a staff of attunement? Binds items, okay. Staff. Cool. Bound to obelisk. Okay. Let's take a little bit. Let's put it all in there. And yeah. 16 nether stars and 64 cognitive crystals. Okay. Nether stars, plenty of those. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And now we wait. I suppose I can eat. Continue my health regeneration. Pop this in here. I feel like I'm gonna need to go further into cognition than just this, because that was just a bunch of crafting. So like, what was that all about? Um, it's like the dragon egg. Is this anything from? No, it's all from Enchanted. Mithril weave. Oh, okay. No. Evolutionary matter. No. Ethereal essence. Okay, it's just more. That's easy. Okay. Yeah, do I really need anything else from cognition? Primordial assembly. Okay. But that's really easy to make. Okay. Go back and bookmark that. There we go. Nope. Where am I? I'm here. Okay. Ugh, I have to do pneumatic craft. Blah. Molten plastic. Okay. Let's see, that's that. This is not bad. That's easy. And yeah, so I really only need one other thing from cognition. And it's a really simple recipe. It only takes 15 levels. Not bad. Here's my realized transcendence. Very cool. Feel like I can put these in a chest. Just a good old Minecraft chest. Here. Beautiful. All right, so that's one in-game item down. Let me see here. Okay. That was easier than anticipated. What's next? What else do I want to do? Do some gateway pearls. Can do some more occultism. Let's do some pearls. Let's fight some things. Let's do it up here. This feels like a good spot. As good as any. So, do I need more mithril? No, I've got plenty of mithril. Yeah, let's see what these other ones are all about. Oh, I need to make runes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I need to increase my... Oh, so mining. Mining is difficult in a world that doesn't have a bunch of ores everywhere. And so I figured out how to cheese it. Um, so I'm at 1532, right? You go to bauxite ore, which you get from the reforger. And breaking bauxite ore only drops the block itself. So as soon as you do that, there you go. 1542. 1552. So yeah, that just builds up, and it continues to count even when you are ultimating. And so yeah, that's how I got my ultimate upgrade all the way up to 128 blocks in very short order. Let's see. Yeah, let's where's my spell book? And I've got one that did arms, right? Yeah. Arm. I just keep doing that, really. Okay. And then I also need to block some attacks. Okay. Crap shot. Okay. Okay, that was easy. Oh, let's change this to pick things up. Cool. what's interesting is I'm invisible, so they really shouldn't be able to see me, I don't think. No big deal. Maybe I'm not invisible because I'm holding things. Necromancers definitely can't see me. Apothecarist. Okay, let's swab him real quick. Oh, you trade with him? I thought he only had one leg. Okay. Is there anything I need from him? Potions. Nether ward tincture. Tincture. Loot. Okay, cool. Firefly Swarm. That's cool. That's a cool spell. Okay, so I've got an Apothecarist if I want another one. And he dropped some things. I got, ruined books. That's what I was looking for. Because these drops ruined books. Yeah, only a couple of these will drop ruined book. Yeah, several of these. Ruined book, Divine Pearl, Ice Essence. Sigils, smithing templates, mithril. Yeah. Yeah, this is necessary for something. Oh, that's cool. I can make more, so I can duplicate them. Ah, yes, it's necessary for some of this in-game stuff, and I really only needed the one. Nice. Okay, cool. Drop some essences. Yeah, it's really all I care about is the ruined book. Okay, let's do another one. Well, that requires the ruined book. Do I need it? Crimson cloth? Nope, I can just make that. Don't need it. The tale of a priest who knew too much. Drop some cool essences. Bat wings. Divine pearl? Oh, I can just make those. Yeah, so I don't think I need that. Fire and ice. Frozen core. Snow golem. Okay, is this useful for anything? Salamander's eye. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, no, I have to have them to craft it in the first place, so definitely not useful. Sunlit Ascent. Let's see. Sigils. Luminous Crystal Shard. Oh, that's just the Apotheos. Nope, don't need that. Yeah, good, good. Plenty of those. Some more ruined books. That could be cool. But this requires that item, which is easily craftable. Okay, let's do that. Eye of Monstrous. Crimson Cloth. 4. And Blood Runes. Blood Vial. Cauldron Campfire. Cauldron. Just get a little bit of blood here. Yeah? There we go. Alright, let's get some bottles. How many of these do I need? Good grief. Blood Rune. 1. Several. I need several more. Is there a better way to make these? By using an alchemist mobs placed inside can be cooked. Okay. May as well just do it to myself. Alright, that's 2 more. 1, 2. So I need 8 more. 6, 7, 8. Oh. Alright, got my runes. How about like runestone? Arcane Essence B. Okay. Need to keep an eye on that then. Alright. Blank runestones. That's good to know. Oh, I only needed 3. Whoops. Foolish. Okay, I've got some magic skills here. Oh, let's go back. feel like I can switch over to my bow now. Cool. Not sure where those were. Okay. Those must die in the nether or something. Velocity? Draw speed? Oh, it's one of you. Let me actually swap you. I can't remember if I swapped you before. Alright, cool. Let's see. Disc fragments, ancient knowledge, that's good. All those things, cool. Oh, gems. I realized that I didn't put in that final gem because I was looking for, what was it? Gem of the Earth and Gem of the Royal Family, which I now have. You just buy it from the shop. FTB shop, and then wherever it is. Perfect Apotheosis gem bag, and you can choose the specific one. I thought you would randomly get them, but no, they're just in the shop. So there you go. Anything else useful drop from here? Not really. Cinder. Gems. Cool. Okay, that feels fine. And King Kenrith is what that spawns. What does it spawn? Ancient. Oh, there's spirits. I guess those die. Oh, let's see. Polar bear. Apothic invaders. Herald of the Nether. Yeah, let's make this. Vampiric Phantom. Bogged Wolf. World Tier Ascent. Okay. Let's switch back to Pinnacle. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What's this thing making? Music. It is going so fast now that I don't have to lead the arrow at all. Oh, hello. There's not enough space to spawn the next wave? in the middle here. How much space do you need? Let's try that one again. All right, maybe it's because I changed the world tier as well. All right, just leave the world tier there. Okay. I think it was only 3 waves. This one was. What's left? Nobody. Okay. Dang. Huh. Okay. Whatevs. That was this one. Herald of the Nether. I don't know. Alright, let's try Thundering Summit. Requires World Tier Summit. Activate. Holy cow, it's loud. It's very loud. Fast gas. Good grief. Netherite armor. Okay. That gas was ludicrously fast. Dang. Okay. Whatever. Spawned him so far away. Huh. Wonder what that's all about. So I wonder then if I'll even be able to do this one. Getting the feeling I won't be able to. Because it wants more space. Which just feels like plenty of space, but whatever. It's because it's not, glass isn't typically a spawnable surface? Surely it's not that. And I really don't want to do it here. Huh, okay. What else can I do? Then, I don't think any of these guys were dropping those Fargo's things. No, they weren't. Hmm. Alright, let's dump what I can into the controller. Okay, very good. What's left over? I don't need zombie essence. Mithril, I could have sworn it's going somewhere. Get rid of those. The rest of this can just stay in here, I guess. But now I know that I've got these books at least. Oop. Right. I don't need any of these scrolls. Okay. What's next then? Got my magic points. Mana regen plus mana. Faster casting. Spell power. Max mana. Okay. Cool. Not sure what to do next. Wild Hunt. Harris. Okay. What am I missing here? Do we need to kill more creepers? I wish that this told me which ones I'm missing. Gateways. Sniffer egg. Sussy bees in a warm ocean to convert regular sand into suspicious sand, or occultism rituals that could produce the ruins loot and or directly summon sniffers to breed. Okay. Okay, I've completed almost all of these. Arcane Library. Could go there. Ooh, tier 2 glyphs. Ice Castle, Acropolis. Complex building of pale sea stone. This and the creatures that live there show it must have once been connected to. Oh, I've been here, haven't I? Can be used on the pedestal that appears to summon the champion again for a rematch. Let's see if they fix the amethyst crab. And then we'll try the other one, Cherry Island. This direction. I feel like it's one of these that I've already been to. But we'll find out. Start the music again. Doo -doo -doo. I think the jetpack is faster. Yes, significantly. went past it. So I've already been to this one, huh? Yeah, been to this one. It's like he really wants to spawn, but he just won't. Let's see. Cherry. Amethyst crab. Let's Google it. Amethyst crab cataclysm. Lush caves. Near amethyst blocks with light. So I need an amethyst geode. Wasn't there one here initially and I broke it? Hmm. Let's go home. Spawner, spawner, spawner. Geor. Spawner, spawner, spawner. Spawner, Geor, Geor, Geor. Okay, so how do I make an amethyst geode? Or budding amethyst? Oh, that's interesting. Assembler. I like that recipe, and I have an assembler. Pattern. Is there another one? Casting. Oh yeah, that's how I made them initially. Okay. Amethyst. I'm just making that somewhere, somehow. Okay. Got my assembler. Here we are. Budding amethyst. Apparently I already had one in my inventory. Okay, so it's gonna make that. That takes some time. And there's budding amethyst. Cool. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Let's take off our... Nope. Let's take off the jetpack. And let's place a budding amethyst right there. Am I in a lush cave biome? I am not. That seems to be what Google thinks. Amethyst crab summoning. That's a mod, okay. Cataclysm. Sunken City. Lush Caves. They're not small. Okay. Combat. Loot rewards. Transformations into the Altar of Amethyst? Is that what this is? That is the Altar of Amethyst. It blesses amethyst crab meat. Okay. Really at a loss here. Sir. Alright, it's RTV. Oh, hello. I need some more of you, actually. Sorry, my guy. Gonna need to, yeah. Whew. Had to sneeze. Okay. Ooh. Items. And gold clusters. Glyph of what? Conjure water. Cool. Okay. What do you spawn? Oh, a priest. Cool. Hello. Okay. Flint knife of extreme length. Wooden plates. A goat trophy. Love that. Okay. Reinforced metal. Interesting. More Geor clusters. Do you have any more of that gold stuff? Soulstone. Plenty of emeralds, Inferium, Prosperity. Okay. Let's go back to Cherry. Where am I? Far away. Cherry. 15, negative 15, positive 13. And I'm at 146 height, so I feel like I should just bump into it. Not have to go any higher. I don't know. It's a lot higher. Okay. Is this brilliant stone? Okay. Okay, where's my spawner? There it is. It makes a sound like it spawned it. Does it spawn it and then drop it into the void? That's my question. Ooh, sweet lord. It's too much swim speed. Yeah, it seems to think that it has spawned the creature. So how am I supposed to kill it? Like, I don't want to cheat and just spawn one in myself, but it kind of feels like that's where we're at. What's this? Oh, is this blighted stuff? It is. And look, it's a Vex. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Ooh, a red sprout. Never seen one of you. Molten Ender. Okay. Vex spawner. Blighted stuff and some source stone. Soulwood. Cursed sap balls and all that. Demon's Dream. Sourceberry. Okay. It's a cool little spot. What is the structure called? Blighted Tree. Okay. Future reference. Brilliant Stone. More Molten Ender. Going into a cool little... Seemed to be another spawner under there, was it? No. Okay, what's next? Hmm. Okay. What other exploration can I do? Ice Castle? Largest leaves gain entrance to the source. Be prepared to fight it out. Okay. Chilling place of the undead, the Ice Castle. Ice Castle. Overworld. Far away. Okay. For you, I feel like I've been to this before. I'll definitely take that. Definitely take that. That's new. Give you a little smack. Nothing useful there. Okay. Starbuncle. Anyway, let's go in this direction. Ice Castle. What is that? That looks new. Oh, I ruined a portal. How nice. What sort of spawn egg are you? The kamikaze bee. It's cool. Okay. I got a little too excited. I thought it was the BB for a second. But it is not. Molten blaze instead of lava. I'll take these gold clusters, however. Diamond, emerald, geors, redstone geors. That's cool. Glowberries. Hawthorn. Might need some of that. Hawthorn saplings. Okay, very cool. Huh. Alright, continuing on. Going to not visit this one. Just in case there's a fix for that. Now I know where one is. Now I know where two are. What's this? Cryomancer Tower. Have I been there? Yes, I've been to a Cryomancer Tower. Are there any... Okay, turn off all of that. Skystone. Conduits, lead. Really, I'm just looking for... the Fargo's stuff. Alright, nothing particularly exciting there. Let's go up. Okay. Door that goes nowhere. Very cool. Huh. Let's go down. There we go. Oops. Hmm. Snowy biome. Feel like this. Yep. This is it. Wow. It's pretty. It's giving Skyrim. Start at the entrance. Take this off. Okay, put that away. All that feels good. It's acapella version of Red Hot Chili Pepper songs. Interesting. This feels like it should open. Okay, I won't break it. Even though it feels like I should. Ah, okay. That's cool. Black steel wall. I guess it's also giving a little Dark Souls, maybe? It's very empty. Is this a gated entrance down here? It is. Okay, this feels like the proper entrance. Here we go. Okay. Joggers. More joggers. Ooh. Aptanger. Hello. Swab. I'm invisible. Let's take full advantage of that. Cool. My guys have some very large weapons. Still going? No? Trial keys. Okay. Ooh, strange keys can open the door of seal. It's a cool looking item. Feel like that's what this does. There we go. Oh, that's where the other one spawned. So now this should... Yep, there it is. Okay, I'll go get him in a sec. Elite joggers. Okay. That's a unique looking item. I think I have regular joggers, but not elite joggers. Okay. Royal joggers. Okay. Go on then. Come on. Okay. The hitting distance is insane. Okay. Oh, these are cool. They're like little jails. Anything useful here? No. Cool. Player head. Alright, let's go back. Up here. What's that? Oh, it's that waypoint that I made. Edit. Where's like show? No. I don't know. Not gonna fool with it for right now. Okay. Cursed tombstone. Okay. You've got wings. But no music. Maledictus. Swabia. Okay. That's a really cool looking dude. Maybe just for funsies, I'll turn off my invisibility. Okay. It has been turned off. Also need to take off my cloak. There I am. Hello. There's the music. Okay. That feels like that actually hit me a little bit. Oh. Hey. That's cool. All right. Okay. Upping my defense stats here just for fun. Although he seems to be having trouble hitting me. It's probably the talismans. Alright, and... Ooh, you actually take a couple of hits. Gotcha. Very nice. tombstone. That's cool. Cursium ingot. Okay. And that appears to be all that dropped. Cool. So what's cursium ingots used for? Soul Render, Annihilator. And it only drops from Maledictus. Cool. Wait a minute, let me go back to recipe, that. Music disc. Maledictus spawning. Okay. Can I respawn them? I can. Put my cloak back on. And turn my invisibility back on. More ingots, cursium. Cursed tombstone. Its power is still weak. Oh, okay, it takes a little bit of time to respawn. That's fine. Okay. This place is cool. Any final loot chests to open? No. Oh my, okay. There's a lot of blocks. Black steel. Went through those already. Gone through all of this. Ooh, no, I haven't. Gapple doesn't hurt. Okay, that's just more that. Do I have any others over here? It would seem not. Okay, a lot of ways to get in here. Very cool. What's all this then? Cognito house. Ooh, gold ore. Don't mind if I do. How much was that? Only 43. Recipe. How can I make more of that? I can only get this from the electric quarry. Can't quite farm that stuff yet. I feel like I needed that for something a while ago, and it bothered me that it took me forever to find. Ooh, fear and crossbow. Analog circuit board, seems like that might be important. Priests, beehives. These are draugrs up here, I think. Yep. Get some some more of that, and horseshoe if I didn't have one already. Hear you, but I don't see you. Mr. Villager, priest guy. Seems like you spawned downstairs. Yep, there you are. There's a wither rose for free. Nice. Okie dokie then. Oh yeah, I have been to this structure before. That looks a little messed up. Reloading. Does not seem to fix that. Immersive engineering windmill. Okay. Alright, so I've completed the ice castle. I need to find the Leviathan fishbowl. Before combating, the abyssal sacrifice must first be crafted using drops from a deepling warlock and a Corolossus, along with plenty of other precious resources. Once this item is used on central altar, the boss will be summoned. Abyssal sacrifice? Crystallized coral from the coral golem. Or coral chunk from Corolossus. Okay. I can get those, no problem. Yeah, all that's really left is the Arcane Library, Pyromancer, Apothecary. Figure this out between now and later. Acropolis and Leviathan's Fishbowl. Okay. All right. I've been going for 2.5 hours. I think it's about enough for me. Uh-oh. Still invisible. um, there we go. All right. See you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them today. See you guys.